Live right now. Live right. What's up, cousin? Right. Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? Right. Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? Right. Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? Right. Getting everything situated. Alright. Live right. What's up, cousin? Right. What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Alright. Live right. What's up, cousin? Right. What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Alright. Live right. What's up, cousin? Right. What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? What's up, Sean? Getting everything situated. Live right. What's up, cousin? Looping. Is the stream is it on there? Sorry about that. The loop is fixed. Sorry about that. I didn't know that it was pulled up over there. It's fixed now. Sorry about that. What?
Start doing this as tradehouse.tv.
My phone is dead. Yeah, it's like legitimately dead. Alrighty. Alright, mute your mic and no, yeah, I got it. I'm going to mute it for a bit. Let me know when it's fixed.
Can you put in like the description?
Dang, everybody was telling me. Alright, that's better? We're good? Sorry about that. I did not know. Is there still music playing? Check that. Do you have YouTube or anything? Any sound coming through that computer right now? Oh, and close Facebook because those notifications is bing, 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 bing. Yeah. They don't. Yeah, so we're not gonna have no Facebook. Yep, Chris. Yep, yep. We are back. We are good. Sorry. Did not realize the stream was up, but it is okay. It is fixed. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday night so far. I hope that everything that y'all been doing, has been beneficial in some way to you, some way, somehow. Whether you're educating, a little bit about what I was doing tonight. I was actually showing my family. I have to see just these little notifications just don't stop popping up. I was just explaining to my family tonight about and magic in the alkalized water and things like that. So that was really good just to get my family. If anybody wanted to know, and I'm sure I mean, it's just going to be a testimony because my aunt has cancer. My mom has high blood cholesterol and has blockage in her arteries. My dad has diabetes, and my grandmother is 85 years old. So I mean, as healthy as an 85-year-old can be. Just showing them that type of water and what it's available to do. It's kind of why I chose this. Is why I chose to have the river playing, just because I wanted to be in that environment of water. It's like, well, I mean, water is my favorite element. Everything about it, I don't know. Water is just it's just an amazing thing to be educated on, not just about what alkalized water is, but water in itself is just an element that us as humans don't really understand. It's all of its true properties, how water can hold memory in it, how it can be alkalized and become electrified and physically become alive versus reverse osmosis, blah 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 blah. So that was what I did today. As a matter of fact, I want some, so I will be right back. I need it. I need the water. I need the water. Be right back.
Dang, man. Remember that Tootsie Pop thing? The guy was at like 400 or something, and the manager came in and just took the Tootsie Pop and ate it. So he just did all that work for nothing. I'm just so pissed off. What, HTTP? Colon slash slash.
All right. There we go. Sorry about that. I am back, peeps. All right. Yep, we got the legend himself, Mr. CD. He will be doing the session tonight from the trade house. You know what's funny, guys? Yesterday, not one of my 1, 3, 6, 10, 13 pendings have not hit yet. Isn't that funny? Not one of my pendings hit yet. And that is okay. It's just funny because that normally never happens. At least some of them get activated, but not this time. What time is it? Can I have the time?
11:13.
It's 11:13. All right, guys. So I'll make sure that I'm gonna get off of my social media. I have a couple messages. Lynn, can you come over? Of course. And HB. Okay, Zach dropped it. All right, cool. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Make sure, and at this point, all of you guys should have gotten your water, gone to the bathroom. Um, Now it's time to get rid of the social media. It's time for class. It's time to bunker back down. Make sure that you guys are asking questions as always. It's always something that we have to do as family. So we're just gonna start it off the way that we always do. So hands in the pose in any way that you need and most comfortable for you. And it's time to start, providing oxygen to your body, the things that it needs to operate, to learn, to do everything that we do on a daily basis in here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with mine. Take in those big deep breaths. All right, guys, with your eyes still closed, and as you continue with your exercises, I would just wanted to personally thank every single individual that can hear my voice, that is here right now, that is doing whatever it takes for them to get to the next level with not just not with just money, but education, awareness, wisdom, and then also of course finances and all. I mean, just the whole package deal. You have to understand that what we do here on a daily basis is it's pretty much encompassing the fact that we are all trying to push towards that same thing. And I always try to say it, just like I say, like a broken record. If somebody is always repeating the same information, it is naturally just embedded into you. So we will persist until we succeed, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many times we fail. Continue your breathing. No matter how many times we fail, you still are going to get back up. We are going to figure out 1,000 ways not to trade, and we're going to figure out the one way to trade that seems to work best for each individual. So with that being said, guys, namaste. Open your eyes. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the trade house. Oh, you broke it. This is my toy. How dare you? All right, guys. Anyways, welcome to the Trade House stream. Mike here. We got a pretty big little house full right now. Also, of course, as you guys know, CD is here. He just showed up, the legend himself. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of our beautiful stream here before YouTube tries to hit me with a copyright or whatever they like to do over just having a type of video played. I don't have any charts pulled up, but one thing that I wanted to talk about before we got started, is, has anybody in the chat right now? Oh wait, yeah, and so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go over news really quick as well. But I'm just curious, has anybody done their homework so far? Remember what the homework was that was assigned, and it's due by Wednesday. Has anybody read, or I'm sorry, listened to any of the documentaries that any of you guys have chosen? And if so, if anybody in here has, um, what did you learn from it? Which one was it? And is it worth the watch for everybody else? If you don't have the link, well, I'll get to that link in a second if nobody has it. But anyways, yep. So we're gonna go ahead and start with news. Josh, what's up? Yep, I got the news. You watched Thrive, Ben? No way. So Ben watched Thrive. How was it, Ben? What did you learn from Thrive? Was there anything that stuck out with you? Did you take notes from it? Not yet. Sean, you're okay. Who cares about homework when you don't do scrolls? That's totally wasn't expecting it to be what it was. That's kind of like the same way I viewed Thrive as well. That was actually one of my first mind-opening, movie miniseries that I watched, and I really liked it a lot. Bob Proctor Gamble is, is actually from one of the Power families. The Gamble family is you know, one of those higher up families, and he actually decided to walk away and then just start speaking on all different types of levels about all of that stuff. You're pretty conflicted, Zeke guys. So Cowie, you watch Zeke guys, just saying just said you should want to do scrolls and haven't since too. You're right. We you know what? That accountability though. I see you. I see you. And I like it. The scroll mark 2. So no, we did do 3. No. We did through 3. Now we're gonna do 4. The thing about 3 the most is always I will persist until I win. So Cowie, what did you learn from Zeke Geist? You got me. We're about to go through. If you guys haven't gotten you a copy of The Greatest Salesman in the World, you know what, he's absolutely right. Like I said, we were going to spend time on every single stream reading through one of the scrolls every day, and this one right here is going to be the scroll marked 4. This is going to be the 4th scroll, and it is, yeah, it's not long at all, so it's easy. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and read this out. No, yeah, do not say sorry. Don't ever say sorry for anything like that. Mike, welcome, brother. It is so good to see you. I cannot wait for you to come back out here, man, because I have a lot to talk to you about as well. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna get through it really quick. The scroll marked 4 on the greatest salesman in the world out of 10 scrolls that we should be reading 1 or 3 times a day for a month straight on one scroll, and then we move to the next one. So scroll 4. I will live this day as if it's my last. And what shall I do with this last precious day? Which remains in my keeping? First, I will seal up its container of life so that not one drop spills itself upon the sand. I will not waste a moment mourning yesterday's misfortunes, yesterday's defeats, yesterday's aches of the heart. For why should I why should I throw good after bad? Can sand flow upward in an hourglass? Will the sun rise where it sets and set where it rises? Can I relive the errors of yesterday and right them? Can I call back yesterday's wounds and make them whole? Can I become younger than yesterday? Can I take back the evil that was spoken, the blows that were struck, the pain that was caused? No. Yesterday is buried forever, and I will think of it no more. I will live this day as if it's my last. And what then shall I do? Forgetting yesterday, neither will I think of tomorrow. Why should I throw now after maybe? Can tomorrow's sand flow through the glass before today's? Will the sun rise twice this morning? Can I perform tomorrow's deeds while standing in today's path? Can I place tomorrow's gold in today's purse? Can tomorrow's child be born today? Can tomorrow's death cast its shadow backward and darken today's joy? Should I concern myself over events which I may never witness? Should I torment myself with problems that may never come to pass? No. Tomorrow lies buried with yesterday, and I will think of it no more. I will live this day as if it's my last. This day is all I have, and these hours are now my eternity. I greet the sunrise with cries of joy as a prisoner who is reprieved from death. I lift mine arms with thanks from the precious gift of a new day. So too, I will beat upon my heart with gratitude as I consider all who have greeted yesterday's sunrise who are no longer with the living today. I am indeed a fortunate man, and today's hours are but a bonus, undeserved. Why have I been allowed to live this extra day when others far better than I have departed? Is it that they have accomplished their purpose while mine is yet to be achieved? Is this another opportunity for me to become the man that I know I can be? Is there a purpose in nature? Is this my day to excel? I will live this day as if it's my last. I have but one life, and life is not but a measurement of time. When I waste one and destroy the other, if I waste today, I destroy the last page of my life. Therefore, each hour of this day I will cherish, for it can never return. It cannot be banked today to be withdrawn on the morrow, for who can trap the wind? Each minute of this day I will grasp with both hands and fondle with love, for its value is beyond price. What dying man will purchase another breach though he willingly give all of his gold? What price dare I place on the hours ahead? I will make them priceless. I will live this day as if it's my last. I will avoid with fury the killers of time. Procrastination, I will destroy them with action. Doubt I will bury under faith. Fear I will dismember with confidence. Where there idle the months, I will listen not. Where there are idle hands, I will linger not. Where there are idle bodies, I will visit not. Henceforth, I know that to court illness is to steal food, clothing, and warmth from those I love. I am not a thief. I am a man of love, and today is my last chance to prove my love and my greatness. I will live this day as if it's my last. The duties of today I shall fulfill today. Today I shall fondle my children while they are young. Tomorrow they will be gone, and so will I. Today I shall embrace my woman with sweet kisses. Tomorrow she will be gone, and so will I. Today I shall lift up my friend in need. Tomorrow he will no longer cry for help, nor will I hear his cries. Today I shall give myself in sacrifice and work. Tomorrow I will have nothing to give, and there will be nothing to receive. I will live this day as if it's my last. And if it is my last, it will be my greatest moment. This day I will make the best day of my life. This day I will drink every minute to its full. I will savor its taste and give thanks. I will make it every hour count, and each minute I will trade only something of value. I will labor harder than ever before and push my muscles until they cry for relief. And then I will continue. I will make more sales than ever before. I will sell more goods than ever before. I will earn more gold than ever before. Each minute of today will be more fruitful than the hours of yesterday. My last must be my best. My last must be my best. I love that. I will live this day as if it's my last. And if it's not, I shall fall to my knees and give thanks. That is the scroll marked 4 in The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. Anyone have the link to the scrolls? Absolutely. It's on YouTube. You can listen to that. You can listen to all 10 scrolls on a video, and you can figure out, honestly, the time loops for where they are. But what they say in the first scroll is that you have to read each scroll. You pick, obviously, whatever month this is. It's going to be a 10-month process. You read the same scroll 3 times a day, and on the last time that you read it out loud to yourself, or obviously to a group of people like I do, and then you repeat the process over and over and over. So Jose, welcome. Jared, greatest salesman ever scrolls, has the author reading them out loud. Yeah, Sean Augmendino. Yeah, exactly. There's a spot where he was actually reading the passages out, and yeah, it's all free. You don't have to pay for any of that, or you can go and just actually get yourself a copy. This is $7.99. This book is $7.99, and then a half price books. I found it for $4, and there's like 6 copies, and I'm gonna go buy every single copy they have just so I can hand them out to everybody else, because that's how powerful that book is. And thank you for holding me accountable, because I swear I'm writing it down on my notes from this point forward. I'm not skipping another beat on that. So thank you. Man, read these scrolls. All right, guys. So those were some very, very powerful affirmations. I want you to take notice, even and no matter what scroll that you're reading, it always says, I will live this day as if it's my last. I will greet this day with love in my heart. I will greet this day. I will persist until I succeed. What is the next one? I am nature's greatest miracle. The next one. I will live this day. Okay, so yeah, I will live this day as if it's my last. Today I will be the master of my emotions. I will laugh at the world. And then I believe there's one more. Yeah, today I will multiply my value 100-fold. And then my dreams are worthless. My plans are dust. My goals are impossible. All are of no value unless they are followed by action. So that one is about action. I mean, just the whole book, guys, is an incredibly powerful book. I owe this book to Christian Vargas, who showed me it. Uh, I'll hold you for these scrolls. All right, yes, you got me. So now that we got past, now we're gonna systematically figure out how we're gonna be running it every single time. So now we're gonna get to the news. Now that we have really got some good, powerful information, some good affirmations, you will persist until you succeed, and nothing else is going to stop you from doing it. Greet every day as if it's your last, and you will greet it as if it's your last. Because when you're thinking about the future, you're full of anxiety, and then when you're only focused on the past, you're full of depression. You can only live in that one particular moment. Jim Carrey, we were actually listening to Jim Carrey a long time ago, earlier today, and that was one thing that he said. people worry too much about the past, or think too much about the future, but aren't concerned with the physical moment, with where they are. And that is exactly what the fourth scroll talks about. And it's really, really powerful, guys. So take that with you. I hope that you wrote that down, and I hope that that resonated with you. So now we're going to go ahead and get on news. As we can see, hold on, let me get some water. But I got you. Oh, Donovan, you want to check out Tom Hopkins' book, How to Master the Art of Selling? Actually, I need to write that in this book. Thank you. If anybody has any good book recommendations, please give it to me. I have a book list when I find it. And I love getting new book recommendations that people say that it's really, really helped them. Uh, where is it? Right here. Okay. So, the How to Master the Art of Selling. I'm just going to write that down really fast. By who? Tom Hopkins? Okay. All right, cool. Oh, of course, Naked Forest. Yeah, yeah. Come on now. Come on now. That's easy. All right, so news. We're not looking at anything crazy. As you guys all know, NFP is going to be this week. So no matter even what's going to be happening with your fundamentals, with your technicals, with your sentiment needs to be in more power to the fact of everybody else also knows that NFP is also going to be this Friday. So the market is going to move accordingly to that, because everybody's already rating for the big push that's going to be happening with NFP. I mean, this is something I always talk about on the NFP week, is that the whole market is built upon the biggest day of the month of trading, which is obviously one of the biggest news that will hit the US dollar. I have a great one for you, changing your mindset on selling. I need to resend it tomorrow. Please. You want to check out tips on... Ooh. All right, so Chance, yes we will. Yes, we will. All right, so tips on physics. I love physics and metaphysics. By uh Richard Finman. Okay, so I got that. The 7 habits. Oh, I already got that one. Yeah. 7 habits of effectively highly people. Easily. One of the best books. So, like I said, guys, as we're going to be looking for the news Tuesday, here we are, August 30th. We're not really getting a whole bunch. Wednesday, we'll have a good, we're going to have a lot of stuff going on tomorrow, but we're not going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at what we have here, and we're going to have a little bit of Euro news. Not really going to see any movement out of that. One red folder on Forex Factory for Tuesday. My phone is dead, so I can't look at my FX book. If anybody else wants to go look at Forex book, my FX book, then they can see if any of that news is different. Remember that news sources are never always the same. So really, we're not going to be looking at too much on today, even for New York or the Asian session. Nothing really, like not really a whole lot. Wednesday, tomorrow we're going to have a lot of good stuff going on, especially due to New York. A lot of Euro news on top of each other between London and between New York. So that's, like I said, that's going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be something that we're focused on. But now, we're good on news that we already have checked the news. Not going to be looking for anything specific on that. So now what we are going to start with is what we looked at yesterday. We'll start with AU. Okay, so that's not what Jordan was looking at. Give me a second. I'm going to pull up AU when I can find it. There it is. I gotta do something. All right. Same red folder on my FX book. Total Recall. All right. So AU still. Actually, as a matter of fact, like I said earlier, not one of my pendings have hit yet, which is still a-okay. So one of my things is, where's price at 0.75719. I'm still going to be keeping my sell limit which is going to be at 0.758, which is in the middle of this zone. I remember when I was talking about it, if it wasn't going to necessarily be respecting it, but yes, it did. That daily zone, as you can see, it's supply or demand, whatever you want to call it, and of course it crashes. All right, so we're back. That's why I drew that this was going to be the phase that it was going to be in. And of course, what did it do? It 100% respected the bottom of that daily zone and moved down only 18 pips right now. It hasn't really moved a whole bunch since it's gotten there. We might even get some better opportunities on that range right there. So just so you know, 0.75804 on AU is a place of interest. So that is something that you might want to be paying attention to and see if it's going to retap that area and then maybe go back down and retest the low. Another good book by Strutup is Principles of Practicing C++. All right. Gummy's Addiction. Is that Abe?
That's Abe!
Abe, are you here? Bro. Abe? No way. Another. Oh, wait. I was about to write your whole thing. Principles of Practicing. Principles and Practicing. I love like adding more books to my book list here. Just as like more work. Stuff you got to get through. All right. And I don't know who that's by, Abe, but bro, it's good to see you, man. We haven't talked in forever, bro. I don't even know how you made it onto the stream, but that's dope that you're here, brother. Don't recommend C programming to general. We're not talking about physically programming, but still very good information. C++, C++, all of that good stuff. I don't have a Linux, but it's okay. But anyways, back to AU. Yeah, I don't know really why 0.75263. My buy limit on AU was 0.7. Oh my goodness. All right, so my buy limit for AU, the lowest that price came down and touched for just a second was 0.75250, and I was at 0.75250, like on the dot. So the spread kept me out of this trade right here, and I would have theoretically been up 53 pips. So that barely missed. Damn it. It's okay. So that one barely missed. I like going through and seeing where the calls that I make for myself and that I like to share. I like to see what ends up happening. I had a buy stop, but the buy stop is way down, so that's not important really. Or I mean, I'm sorry, way up, so not even close to that on AU. But like I said, AU's probably it's going to continue to respect that supply and demand if you want to get a little bit more confluence. And I'm on the 4 hours, so if we jump down to the hour, this is what we're looking at. So still that moving average is on top, so it's got a lot. If AU were to rise, it's going to have to blast through a lot of things. This, like I said, this purple zone right here is daily. So if it got through that, these blue lines, I'm not sure what they are. They just might be points of interest. But then even that, the moving average, like it's just gonna have a lot of trouble breaking off on that. So probably I still want to see just that retap down there on AU back at like what I've said, the 0.75252-ish range. Ooh, the Tao of physics. Thank you. Josh, it's okay. All right, Ty Lopez. He's got something on his. I'll actually go check that out too. If he's got it to where anybody can just look at it, I'll look at that too. But yeah, so I'm not looking to see AU rise. It might in fact rise, but even if it does, we might only see it move up, maybe 40-ish pips if it were to blast out of this zone. But I would still like to see it come back down and retest off that line. It has already tapped the bottom of that daily zone on the hour 5 times. Yeah, five. Well, 4.5 times. So 4.5 times it touched that same price. So that's just a lot of opportunity. And it made a little bit of a retracement up on the hour, but that's okay. It's already starting to make that move down, so we'll be good. I'm still gonna hold strong with my buy limit and my sell limit was at 0.75830, which is right in here somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and still keep that just in case it does actually get out. That I'll allow it to actually penetrate the this daily zone that we have here for a little bit and see if it actually is going to do anything, or if it's just going to reverse around and continue in the move that I would like it to see, and just get it to continue bouncing in this area. We already know that all of that news that happened on Friday created this low, so more than likely it might even bounce off of this little trend line that I have right here as well, which develops a little bit more confluence on AU. So I'm going to hold on, I gotta get on this sheet of paper. All right, so AU, I'm gonna just say the same. Like all of my stuff is gonna stay the same. All right. So anybody have any questions on AU? Plenty of opportunity in the market. Yeah, that's all good, man. I'm not mad that the spread kept me out of a trade. It's absolutely okay. 50 pips would have been nice, but there's always going to be 50 pips available in the market. It's not really that big of a deal. So we'll see how it's going. I feel like I was pretty certain on what I said. It's not funny and they can't do it. I love Ty Lopez, but stop supporting programming to the general public. What do you mean supporting programming? Yeah, I'm confused too. Like, what exactly, like, what programming, like, if something in particular would is what you would consider it. But all right, so that's easily just my bias on AU right now. I really don't think it's gonna too many taps on this area right now. Um, Never heard of spread keeping you out of a trade. Please explain. So my broker, whatever broker that you personally have, uh, price on TradingView right here did tap 0.75251. But if I wanted to be on a buy limit, if the spread at that particular point was 3 pips or even 2 pips, it would have kept me out of that trade just because the spread did not on the buy side, because you have the sell and the buy when the lines are moving, buys on tops and sells are on bottom. So it moves like this. And if price comes down and I have a limit and it does not, and the buy side, the sell can get through it. The sell, the bid and the ask price can get through it, but the buy price has to touch it and then it activates. So that's what spread keeping you out. He was just talking about the one comment your friend Gummy said as a joke. Oh, all right. So yeah, so that's AU. If anybody doesn't have anything left on AU or anybody that we're gonna talk about it, so I'll go ahead and leave AU up. Oh damn. All right, so I'll leave AU up, and then we're gonna go to everyone's. We're gonna go to Bay. We're gonna go to UJ once again. Um, a trending. Remember guys, I drew this yesterday after this push up. I had drawn from that top. It even did escape out of that top just a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and move that up just a bit. So that's going to be the top. But I had already made that low. And on UJ, let's see what I said. All right, so my sell limit was at 102,699, which is right up here, which was at the top of that daily zone. It was a conservative move. So that didn't hit. My buy stop, uh, my buy stop's going to be way up there. It doesn't matter. It didn't hit it. My buy limit was at 101,713, and that's where. Okay, so the lowest that it had made was 101,755. So 713 was at the bottom of this right here. Did not make that official tap. If I had been watching, in this particular hour, I probably would have bought in. And then once again, that's another 48 pip move. Awesome, possum, dawsome, wassum, but it did not hit by 2 pips. That's okay. And my sell limit was way up there. My sell stop doesn't matter. Yeah, so UJ, once again, I drew that phase out, and it's completely respecting it, jumping up and down on it right now. GJ, we'll get to it. We'll get to it in just a second. Mike, your entries are just too on point. Hey, no, they're not entries. They're my pendings. Thanks, Jesse. God knows what I would do without you. Interesting, and thanks for that, Donovan. No worries. No lie, I've been putting my entries 3 pips higher because it happened to me 3 times last week. GJ, Jessica, we will go over GJ after this. My internet is super crappy right now, so I'm on 144 pp. What pair? This is UJ. UJ. And like after, obviously, as we see after the big, the pushes were made, we obviously, price definitely left the phases that it was in at that particular time and completely started a brand new phase, and that's exactly what we're dealing with right now. Bro caught a 50-pip swing on UJ. That's this swing right here, isn't it? Did you sell or buy it? I'm going to assume that you sold it. Or you just caught this recent last 2 hours. And in any way, chance, that is dope as hell, brother. That is awesome that you caught a 50-pip raise. Make sure though, however, that when you were cutting out at your take profit goal. If 50 pips is it, then that's great, like fantastic. But if it was 40, then great job that you did it. But make sure that you close out at 40. Did you want me to send the link to Ty Lopez's book list? Yes, yeah. Yes, please. Yep, so you got in. I guarantee you got in on this retap or this retest. Let me get some water. The hiccups are hitting me. Woo! Twin trading thanks to CD. Ooh! CD, shout out to you. All right. That's awesome. Chance, like legit, that is incredible to hear, man. That is awesome that you did that. Mike, could you show how to measure the pips and where to take the readings from? Okay, so Ronaldo on TradingView, I didn't know you didn't know that, brother. It's okay. So if you're on TradingView, you just hold shift and click, and then you see this little thing that pops up, and then you can start measuring. So I can't obviously use the mouse, but right here on that number, you see that number, it says 183, that's 18 pips. You see this number, negative 95, that's negative 9 pips. This right here, 1006, you always are just removing the last number. That's 10, that's 98, that's 106, not 1037, that's 103. You delete the 7 because the 7 is the pipette, which takes 10 pipettes make 1 pip. So you just remove that last number. I hope that, and let me know if you need me to do more examples, Ronaldo. At this point, the only thing you should pay attention to is UCCH. UCHF. Why is that? You're watching an uptrend. We have to realize, for example, we are watching an uptrend. And real quick, Sean just sent me. Oh, damn, I dropped my pen. Sean just sent me the link. All right, so this is. Oh, damn. All right, hold on. Let me sign in. All right, so there's Ty Lopez's link for everybody to, get to have that information available to them as well. So make sure that y'all save that page and start getting through it. Now, if you haven't done the homework yet, actually, Cowie, real quick while I'm thinking about it, what did you learn from Zeke, guys? And Ben, what did you learn from Thrive? Like, go into the chat so everybody else can see it and tell me what you got from it. What information did you walk out of it? What's up, JC? What's good, brother? Yeah, Ty Lopez is dope, dude. Like, hands down to that man. Like, he's incredible. Oh, I dropped my pen. He's an incredible being, man. Ugh. All right. So on UJ, guys, what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and continue with my buy limit. So on UJ, I'm going to, like I said, none of my pending sits, so they're actually kind of like all still relevant. So I'm just gonna run with the same on UJ as well. I literally have 13 pending orders that have not hit yet, which is kind of weird. I don't know why, but that happened and that never really happened. So I'm going to see if I need to adjust any, and we're going to do this as a group so you can see what I'm doing and see if it's something that maybe dings in your head as well. So on UJ, what I'm going to be looking for myself is, of course, a retap to this upside, because it more than likely will have the retest back up to the top, have the stop loss in place. It's a-okay if it hits a stop loss. It is no problem. Just look for the next opportunity. So right now, that would be at the 102.388 level on UJ. And then at the bottom of this zone where it's at would be 101.710, pretty much 101.710. And those are exactly what my limits are on UJR. As we know that we're not going to have any Japan news or any USD news. We're just going to have a normal London session, crazy volatility, feeding into New York, doing the opposite. Just kind of basic. Not basic, but um, shouldn't have any like big surprises on any of the pairs. I will look at USD CHF, but what was my buy limit on UJ? So my buy limit on UJ, and remember, this is just my buy limit. Yeah, I mean, you would obviously, y'all guys can do whatever y'all would like with yours as well. Just got to make sure I say that. 101.713 is my buy limit, but it's easy to see because it's this low. It's the low on after price pushed up, and it capped out, and then Friday it moved down just a little bit, and then opened up at a higher price, came and closed the gap, and then went up. So that's where I have the bottom of that of this phase at. Mike, did you see the hour for harmonic cell setting up on USD CHF? No, I haven't. Everybody's talking about USD CHF. Let's get it. Boom, 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 anybody listen to the band Issues? Oh, whoa, whoa. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Hooligans. All right, I'll just open up whatever. All right, so I'm just gonna make a new one. Need nobody 'cause they know where we get in. All right, USD CHF. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Really, oh my goodness, I can just already see it. Man, USD CHF wants to drop the panties. Yes, it does. Good call on that. Like, even with the harmonics are even feeding into the idea, and I can definitely see why everybody's talking about it. That is, what else do we got to speak on that? On the 4 hour? Oh my goodness. Yo. Oh, that is so dirty. Y'all see where that price is. There is movements in this pair, man. I've actually never really looked at USD CHF. Like, I'll be, I'm always 100% with you guys. Go back and look at UJ and look at UJ for the week NFP and watch the consolidation as it gets smaller and smaller until the news release. I will in just a second. Okay, so sounds good. Thanks for the heads up, Austin. No problem. USD CHF looks like a sell. Yeah, so the cells look really. I mean, the cell is very, very apparent. It might even have a little bit higher of a push up. How many pips is this? So it's about 40 more pips for it to honestly retest this next high. But I'm gonna do my. Remember, guys, if you always have your trading rules right in front of you, then you have to be following through with it. So what is mine? Mine is I go first. I start with my daily. All right. So now that we're on daily, we're gonna see what we are going to identify. And remember, purple is my daily. So I'm going to head and draw. All right. So that would be good. Let's draw another one. I mean, we can have one way up here as well. All right, so we'll have that one there. And all right. And Austin Cervantes, bro, it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Come through sometime, man. Come to the trade house. All right, so that's pretty much good on my dailies. All right, and to understand the trend, definitely a down. Did make a huge low. Immediately got away from it. And right now it's just kind of in a consolidation mode on the daily. So remember to see that as well. Divergence, it's all about small gains. 15-minute, I scalp, nice double tap on the 979 zone. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well. All right, so now we're gonna hop down to the 4 hour, and now what information are we gonna be getting this time? So on the 4 hour, I'm not gonna draw any zones, but I will, however, draw 4 hour trend lines just because that's what I feel like doing. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and draw this one out. So that's gonna be a 4 hour, and all right. So we can just go ahead and have that trend line just for a little bit of reference on the latest relevant highs, like that. And I will draw the fib on the 1 hour this time. So now around the hour. All right, and I will go ahead and draw this fib. All right, fib from that lowest low to the highest high to that lowest low. All right. So on my point six or on my fib that I have drawn, it is showing that it did bounce off of that point, the 1 points or the 0.618. I'm sorry, and it did get above it. Did have trouble breaking through it, and now it power stick out of it. And if you don't know what my definition of power stick is, it's that in 1 hour it had a good, versus all of these other little candlesticks, it had a good 15 pip pretty much like punch through that wall to get it. And yeah, we'll throw up an RSI on it as well. I also don't have a moving average, so we can go ahead and just throw that on. Games got big hearts, but they're just so can. All right, 200. Yellow is my moving average line. All right, and so that's where we got the moving average on the 1 hour. We can go back on the 4 hour, see if it's a different story. It's below, not really any confluence there. On the daily, it's heading up to it, so not really any good confluence with that. And if we just must, let's throw on the RSI. So we're gonna see if anything. It is definitely overbought, of course, way up there right now, making a big move. I'm really do liking the idea of the sell. Like it really does make sense. I can see it, and I hope that you guys can see why it would make sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down. Well, let me finish actually. Okay, so yeah, I never looked at it like that. 20 to 80 miles. That right now is the double top will do. Hashtag money coming arguably at the 15-minute 3 triple top. I just put my triple top sell. Mike Y200 on the MA just because I don't know, it was the one that I was introduced to the most. It's a deeper moving average than like a 9, for example, that a lot of people like to use, or 21s. And there's nothing wrong with those just moving averages. I like deeper, longer time frames of a bigger picture of the trend. And I don't really use moving averages. It's just kind of there for the idea of where price is at and where it's going in just the bigger sense of things. And of course, it does take time for a moving average to catch up to the movement of the trend. But when it does hit the moving averages, it generally respects it very well. Like this perfect example, when it was doing it, most people probably would have cut out at this 45 pip gain. I personally would have, but then if anybody was crazy, that would have been 179 pip movement, would have been fantastic. That happened off of the 200. You can of course find that on any other type of moving averages as well. This is just from my personal preference. It's not that it's right or wrong, just the way I was taught. All right, it's delayed most of the time. Yeah, honestly, you should not use. Yeah, exactly. I did. It's funny that I wrote something out and he said it was too long. No, moving and like I said, you take indicators in the sense of you use the information the right way. It's just that generally they follow along with it. Even, I mean, like on UJ, I caught, where is it? This cell, yeah, with on that cell right here. I remember Chance. I think you caught this too. When it hit that moving average, I was like, yo, and it was at the top of this. At that point, this was down here, and at the top of that phase, and it had that confluence level with it, and I think I had some other lines drawn on it. I think I deleted them, but I saw it coming 100 miles away, and I only took a 7 pip drawdown for that 60 pip movement. I cashed out somewhere at 60 and did not write it all the way down. But that's why. I mean, it's not that it's always available. So it's not like, look at this, like on UJ, the moving average is not going to be relevant for a long time on the hour. It's 150 pips down from where it is. So it would have to make a huge jump down for it to become relevant. Yeah, contribute something, please, my friend. We want to hear your input. Oh, he's talking to Cowie. I used 196 because it's a multiple of 7 and times 28. Heard a podcast on Jewish bankers and ancient Sumerian Jubilee cycles. They talked about the markets. That's a really smart. I like that. I really like that. Just saw another confirmation to feel you more confident on your trade. It's about adjusting 100%. Being adaptable, being interchangeable like water. Oh. All right, so on USD CHF, I'm on the hour now. Now let's go ahead and I can identify some of my hourlies. That's definitely one without. All right, I got that one right there. We can go ahead and make the relevant high. Get to what I want, never again. All right. Always with these levels of price. Giving in to what I want, never again. All right. Sorry, I'm so stingy. All right, we'll just go ahead and maybe draw. Remember, that is a 4-hour trend line, respecting well. All right. Not so relevant, not so helpful at all. Kind of following with that moving average on USD CHF for going, I already have my trend line drawn from that point. If I wanted to be like super, super technical, no, I'm not even going to do that now. Okay, so what I would like to see is honestly, yeah, that push back in. So obviously with the phases, we clearly got a phase right here. Price came all the way up, tapped that level, and is right there. Technically, it's out. Technically, you know what? As a matter of fact, I will go ahead and draw that up to that point. So I'm just going to leave it to that point, and I would like to see USD actually make that sense down. We are raised in the monetary system. No matter what kind of government, democracy, capitalism, etc., it's all based on rules of the elite who control the income. Therefore, the system cannot work. 100%, Cowie. Money is just a construct. Money is not real. You know what's funny? Real quick, legitly, just the fact that you said that, I just want to pull this up because this is how ridiculous things are. I want you to understand what money really is right here. I'm about to show you. I'm gonna scroll down and find it. It shouldn't be too far down here. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on. No, no. Where is it? Come on now. Where is this? Was it really that long ago? Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'll find it. Okay, it was not that long ago. Wait. Yep. Okay, so it's not that far down. All right, I'll find it. It's really important for you guys to understand that. That's why I'm adamant about showing this. Hold on. Sorry. Spirit science, forecast, the sacred geometry movie. Yesie's markup, trading view, roll call for truth seeking. All right. That's YouTube. For Spanish trading, markup. Where are we? Where? Man, I just spent so much time not finding it. My phone's dead. Yeah, I just spent a lot of time not even finding what I was wanting to go for in the first place. But anyways, it was explaining about money. Sorry about that, guys. It was explaining about money. Uh, Gotta head out, but thanks so much for the stream, Mike, and everyone that's on here every night. Yessie, you have a wonderful night. Please have a wonderful night. There's more, but it keeps telling me my comments are too long. Oh, get concise, yeah. All right, so what this thing was explaining about while I'm continuing, I might be able to find the article, was about how much money is actually owed to the world. You know, how much money is owed in the world, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. The world owes okay, yeah. So the world owes $57 trillion to each other. I actually saw what the total market value was. This particular article, world debt comparison. I think this is it. The world debt comparison. No, but it's just about literally how much, and there it is. Okay, look. So what this is, oh, all right, I'm just going to scroll all the way down. So this is, I want you guys to understand. Bitcoin, this is what Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin is roughly equal to 5 billion. Here's silver, this tiny little square, 14 billion. Here's Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Carlos Slim. Carlos Slim made phones like all the way out in like the southern side of the world. Berkshire Hathaway, Microsoft, these are just like squares. They all represent, every square represents $100 billion. This is what gold is, $7.8 trillion. Narrow money, according to the CIA fact book, the total value of the world's easily accessible money is $28.6 trillion. This includes the world's coins, banknotes, and checking deposits, all of the stock markets, uh, 70 trillion. Broad money, according to the CIA fact book, the total value of the world's money is $80 trillion. This includes coins, banknotes, money markets accounts, as well as saving, checking, and time deposits. The global debt, $59.7 trillion. And all of that accumulated since the 2008 financial crisis. These are derivatives. Derivatives are the low end estimate of the size and scope of the global derivative markets is $630 trillion on a national contract basis. A derivative is a contract between two or more parties that derive its value from the performance of an underlying asset, index, or entity. Example of derivatives: futures, forward contracts, options, warrants, swaps. It's all stuff that we should are in the world. We are, that we are world. Okay, so the high end estimate of the value of of all derivatives ever made is at a high of 1.2 quadrillion dollars. The truth is that no one really knows the exact size of the market. That's incredible to think about. The derivatives of 1.2 quadrillion dollars. So what you're telling me is that human beings have set up a game of Monopoly, and at this point the game has gone on so long that we're like locked in a game of Twister, and everybody owes everybody money. But you realize, we should all have to realize, that we could just walk away from the game of Monopoly and it wouldn't even matter at all. Does that make sense? It's an unbelievable experience. This is what the game of Monopoly that we have created is. This is where it's at. They don't even know where the market is stopping at this point. 1.2 quadrillion dollars doesn't even exist on this planet. Only, what did they say, like $20 trillion is easily accessible money. The stock markets are $70 trillion. We're talking about 1.2 quadrillion dollars that doesn't even exist. That's just kind of puts you into the mindset of how like unbelievably funny money is. How just, sad it really is that we have created a Monopoly game, and that's where we are at this point. I just posted this link into the Trade House chat again. So there, or into the Trade House Facebook group. I haven't read the chat. It's not valuable to eliminate debt. We also have to realize we don't want to eliminate debt. Who cares? Not the U.S. They did it in Mr. Robot. That's also a TV show. Warren Buffett cannot eliminate it. He's a very. This is talking about everything, all of the money. No one would ever ask. No one ever asks who the world owes the money to. We don't owe anybody anything. We just all claim that we do. It's just funny because we probably are going to see the end of money in our lifetime. And when that happens, that we're going to be more worried about actually shit that matters. Being the consciousness beings that we are. The richest people in the world say they'd rather control billions than own. This backs that up. I mean, it's just crazy, guys. It's just, that's just to, put you back onto that mindset of what money is. So we're gonna get back. We kind of branched off. I'm sorry. USD I'm going to be looking at UC. I'm gonna guess that one of the take profits for UC is at somewhere 0.9766 ish. So I'm gonna set my sell limit at point, or not, I'm sorry, not sell limit, by 0.97660. 0.97660. No, damn it. I did write sell limit, my bad, buy. Okay, and so I might actually be taking this sell, so I'm gonna probably more than likely instant execute on that. But let's just say it were to continue falling, I'll sell stop a little bit below this phase. I'll go, what I'd say 10, no, let's say like an odd random number, like 12 pips. 0.97543 for a sell stop. 0.97543, 97543 on my sell stop for UC. Mars needs some freedom. We don't owe the world money. Money is pointless. What matter is space travel. Exactly. The death of money. Oh, is that a book? Writing it down. The death of money. I can't wait for that to happen. I cannot wait. I'm writing that down right now. So James Rickardson. Got that written down. Thank you so much. All right, so that's UC. We already know that harmonics are already dictating the sell as well. So we're not going to stick on it. We already know what the move is on it. So great job on that, Mr. Harmonics. All right, GJ. No.
What?
All right. Uno momento, por favor.
Me.
All right. So here we are to Bay. So on GJ, let's see what we got. All right, GJ, I'm not going to worry about my buy stop. It didn't even come close to it. My buy limit was at 133.284. And the lowest it came and touched was 133.342. So I was, what, 284 down to that buy limit. I was 7 pips down from that trade. That trade is also in the positive even right now. That's 30 pips. It's A-okay, I missed it. It's no worry at all. But I'm more concerned about my sell limit. and my sell limit was at 133.16, or not 133. Oh, no, I rolled over my GJ sell. That's what I did. Where is it? Where's my GJ sell? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up my sell limit. Oh no, I had a sell stop, so I didn't even have a sell limit. Well, my sell limit is very obvious: 134.277 on GJ. That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't hit. I did beat a so silly. They soon and push me for the last time and scream until there's nothing left. 134.277 is going to be my sell limit. Just my personal, what I think is going to be happening. Buy limit, my buy limit's not gonna change. I might move it up just a bit, but we'll see. Define what benefits humanity, though. Oh man, y'all are. I constructively disagree with you on money being pointless. The idea of money is pointless. Uh, we have a global eclipse. I don't have UC on the scanner. All right, welcome, bro. Watch NASA this week. So Sean, you're saying I constructively disagree with you on money being pointless. The idea of money is pointless. People's way of thinking about money is wrong. If you think of money as a bunch of numbers in a computer, you can't control and use money for advantage. Without a currency, the world would be in trouble. Define, okay, money should only be used in my opinion to benefit. Okay, guys, so let me just give you my idea on what money is. If we didn't have to worry about sustainable energy, water being provided to a house, food being provided, either you're growing it by yourself or that you had to actually physically go to a store. Now, when you go to a store, you're talking about dependency. Now, the reason why I don't agree with money, Sean, is because it is a monetary system. Monetary systems, capitalism, these things cannot exist in a society that was not essentially controlled to that point. So what would have to happen is that yes, a mindset shift would have to happen. And then a lot of people would probably tell me, okay, Mike, so is everybody going to have the house that they want in the Lamborghini tomorrow? No. There certain things, like other things, would have to be changing as well. But no matter what, technology is improving to the point to where jobs aren't going to be available anymore. Technology, the point of technology, even the internet, everything that we're using to co-create this experience right now is all in the sense of how we are using technology to ultimately eliminate what we are using on a daily basis, like tedious work to get through certain things. Well, that's why we built cell phones. That's why we have email. That's why we have even electricity. I mean, all these things that humans have discovered all through technology is it's all a system that is trying to help us. So everybody's always thinking about androids, like when AIs become smarter than human beings. And I know this is kind of like tangenting off of money, but I have to explain all of that to get back to the original point about money. So when AI starts to, and as a matter of fact, they already are stronger than humans. They're smarter than human beings. So everybody thinks that Terminator Judgment Day is going to happen to where we have to like fight against AIs. Well, that's not really going to necessarily be the case when we merge with technology. When us as human beings merge with a point of singularity to where we are going to have nano-sized robots in our body fixing all of our blood cells, reprogramming things to be better, to operate, back to where it was, eliminate biohacking. And so when you understand all of that, money can't exist in that system because you're not going to have people flipping burgers. You're not going to have car salesmen. You're not going to have like even lawyers. Like lawyers are being outscripted as well because algorithms are having the ability to think over everything else. And it's all this documentary and stuff that we had been watching. We watched all of this last Friday night. And if you were going to be here with us on this Friday with me and Tyson, you're going to see the kind of stuff that we've been talking about and all of this. I know that it's like so much. Mike, what I do and trying to do is eliminate that exact system. I'm striving to eliminate the system of oil, even oil, sustainable energy. Everybody can have free energy tomorrow. So can you imagine the less demand for money that would actually take? I like money better than trading foods and weapons. No, 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 no. See, we wouldn't be doing that. That's what I'm trying to say. We need to create self-sustaining systems. You don't need a Walmart to go buy groceries. We need to all be able to learn how to do that, and this is not going to be an easy transition. Currency, and we are 10 years from AI when we create and download our minds on technology. One of these days, my random question is going to wake up and Google. Currency needs to be present. Something for something. The idea of working for something is what can help us bring goods and services to the market. It's a really interesting subject. I agree with what you're saying. I just agree that something for something is services for services, not necessarily if you want to get something done. What else are you bringing to the table for society for everything else as a whole? You're not just going to get that Lamborghini just because you want it. There has to be an exchange, but not something that is controlled by other human beings, if that makes any sense. You can't have that monetary system of people controlling it, because you have to remember money is made, money is created. So if, with that being said, it's such a simple truth, money is therefore owned, money is therefore run by a handful of people. That system can't exist. What the trade for trade thing is, sticks for stones, all of that kind of things, not necessarily weapons. See, we have to evolve our mindset and get to that next level, so we're not so concerned on such primitive desires. We need to be worrying about getting to the next dimension. We have to worry about getting into space. We have to worry about curing all of our human-made diseases, and we have to leave this place in a better way that we found it. Make sustainable living energy. Oil, that's just another thing. The reason why we do not have free sustainable energy everywhere on the earth right now, if you watch Thrive, Ben, if you're still here, um, is what they talk about. It's all about money. We get back to the idea of money. Do you think retail forex trading will end one day? No, Ronaldo, because if retail forex trading ends one day, all of money is going to end. So no. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. We got off on a tangent. GJ, so my sell limit, and I'm going to have my buy limit back. Oh, like I said, my buy limit's not going to change. And my buy limit on GJ is 133.284. 13 what? 133284. So and I might adjust that just a bit. Oh, of course, Ben. So you understand what I'm saying? Money is printed, so that in itself gives control to a X amount of human beings. They will naturally control everybody else, and that is exactly what a monetary system is. It can't exist. We as a species have to move on to the next level. Imagine if money wasn't used for bills. What if electricity, food, water was all just provided by the universe? We have a universal abundance. We don't need a grid that needs to be measured. We don't need that kind of stuff. It is already there. They own the patents to it, so people can't have it. Oh, Sean, I didn't want you to leave, brother. Sean, please. I hope that we didn't like force you off the webinar or anything like that. Yeah, fractional lending. Oh my goodness. And then you're talking about dividends. Sean, please have a good day, brother. I hope that you didn't feel that we were like pushing you into a corner or anything, brother. That's just my view on money as well. I hope that you have a great day as well, brother. Namaste. And I know it is a little bit late. We are about to have CD come onto the live session here in about 40 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. We got AU, we talked about UJ, we talked about UC, and we talked about GJ. So yeah, and we can leave it off at that. We can leave it off at that. That's good for pairs. People are impressed by the fact that of the processed foods. Yeah, I mean we can just go on and on. All right, guys. So we got some good information talked about tonight. We got some good my good biases and all of that stuff. So I wanted to thank everybody who's here right now. So what I want you to do is put your phone down, put everything down, put the social media down, and just close your eyes. Let's get into that synchronicity with everybody else. Understand that there's more people in the world. We're all doing the exact same thing right now. Even if they're not on this webinar, there are still people who are pushing to get to that next level of consciousness, to get through all different whatever walls that they're at right now, that they know that they're going to break them down one way or another. And when they do, it's just going to unlock everything. So close your eyes, guys, and start with the breathing exercises. I hope that you feel that synchronicity of the breathing, guys. I hope that you know that you guys are not far off from breathing, inhaling and exhaling together at the exact same time with each other, no matter where you are, no matter who you are. Feel the synchronicity and the connection with the others around you, even though they're not around you. They are in the same environment that you are right now, right with us in this classroom, in with this environment, with all of us here trying to get to that next level. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the experience that we had tonight, for helping co-create the experience, for expressing your ideas and opinions to each other so we can all have a bigger collective of understanding about what everybody else thinks, because none of us have all of the answers. There's different ideas, different opinions, different just ideologies, different belief systems, different bring-ups, everything, guys. And it's a wonderful experience to be able to see that. And I cannot thank you enough for taking the time out of your day to bring that value here nightly with all of all of the peeps that come up every single day. Guys, namaste. Thank you so much for being who you are and what we do on a daily basis. Open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for being here. We do this on a daily basis, guys. And no, I want to keep going, huh? I'm gonna be late for work. I like your view of it. We need to discuss this more at some point. Sean, I cannot wait. Let's schedule it. Next time we should start a discussing on aliens. And then we'll go to reptilians. We'll go straight to it. Alright, guys. So with that being said, if you wouldn't mind, yeah, just putting it on social media, making a post. I really appreciate it. I will respond to every single one that I see. And with that being said, guys, you know that we'll be here at the same time, 11 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to see what those pendings hit, and we're going to bring a whole round of information to you guys tomorrow. Namaste, guys. Love you all so much. Let's get it, guys. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. Namaste, family. Ugh. Man, it's hot. Hi, Mia. Hi. That's because I'm a baller.